Carl from Last World Boxing, down at Shinfield's gym, somewhere in the middle of Derbyshire. Joined by Jay Shinfield. How's it going, Jay?
All right, very good. Just had a good morning's training, getting ready for the show in July.
Firstly, thank you for inviting us down. What a glorious day. We don't get many days like this in the UK.
No, we don't. You don't want to be working on Sunday in a day like this, do we? But
So, coming on to the 3rd of July then, you got some of your lads out. Great effort by yourself to get them out. Talk to us, let's start with Donna Tutu.
yeah, done a 2-2. Started off, it was going to be $1 million. We put him in prize fighter, and to be honest, he went in as favourite. And in the first fight, he got drawn against the kid who went on to win the competition. Awkward, horrible thing. And Don just didn't turn up, or whether the other kid was just too awkward and horrible. But he proved that against everybody, to be honest, and ended up winning it. He beat Taylor Gregg, another Derby kid. He beat him in the final. So anyway, put him on a little bit of a downer. So this is his first one back. Obviously, it's at home. First fight in Derby for him. He's a big puncher. Picked up a kid who was, I don't know much about him. When looking at him, it's his debut, so he'll be coming to win into journeyman, you know, so hopefully that could be quite explosive.
Did you have to prepare the fighters in any different method with the shorter format of that tournament?
Yeah, it was obviously, we won it when we had Owen Mackenzie, we won prize fighter with Oval in the cruiserweights. Yeah, it's more of a bit of a sprint, you know, because you've not got long, is it? So it's more of a sprint sort of thing, and then it's the resting up in between fights. Obviously, we didn't get that bit we done in that tournament, but yeah, it's all about the resting up in between fights and going again and be ready for that, you know, that sprint again, really.
Yeah. So all good on Don then. So coming on to Liam Dring, bit of a talk on Liam, isn't it? So obviously again he's out on the 1st of July. Had a little bit of time out of the gym, hasn't he? So is there a bit of ring rust here to sort out?
I don't think it'd be a ring rust. Obviously he's been training non-stop. He's always been in the gym. We've had offers for title fights and various things, but you've got to look at it. It's a long-term thing. We've got offered something in Liverpool. We've got offered something in Doncaster. We've got offered something in Durham. We've all sat down and looked at it and said, let them all blast each other out of the way and we'll go and pick up the pieces, go down the middle, hopefully. You know, it works like that. Sometimes it's a bit of a gamble. He lost by a point for the area title. Did he lose? I'm not sure. I'm not so sure myself. It was close.
Against Ben Norman, though.
Yeah, against Ben Norman. Give credit to Ben Norman, he boxed really well as well, you know, it was a really close fight. Since then we sort of regrouped. He fought again at Magna Centre. He looked really good that night. And obviously we've been looking at what to do with him. And we want to keep him on 6-3s as well, because obviously if we're in the title fight picture, so yeah, that's where we've gone with this one, put him on a 6-3s. Against a kid, yeah, he'd boxed him before, but it was a cracking fight and it was a really close fight, and I know he'll come to win because he wants revenge over Liam.
Lives a life, Liam, right? I mean, he walks around near enough fight weight, a couple of pounds over and there, so he really has got levels in him, and he just needs an opportunity, right?
He just needs that opportunity. It's taking the right opportunity. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because, you know, you get the title fights, do you jump before you should? Do you jump too late? It's about taking it at the right time. Look at your man from Nottingham. Talk about something else there, but Lee Wood, you know, it's about taking the right fight at the right time. And I noticed last week everyone was saying that kid had come in heavy. Do you walk away from it, say I'm not getting in, or do you take your chance? I mean, I think the first fight between him, Lee was boxing his head off, so I'd probably think, well, this kid's coming heavy. Has he trained as hard? Do they think you're going to walk through me? He's not made weight. I'm made weight. Can I box him? You've just got to weigh it up. It's up to the individual. Some people think you're daft. Some people think you're right. And it's on you as a team to sit down and talk about it and go the way you're going to go.
Yeah. My last remark we got on Liam Dring, and I hope he watches this, is he needs to change that reg plate though.
Reg plate?
It's got a personalised reg plate.
Yeah, so he's got a tattoo on him as well. I'm sure it says Dring, ring, 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 ring. It doesn't say anything about Dring, it's like ring, ring, innit?
I think we better move on from that quickly, don't you? Moving on to Jack Mantel. Thoughts on Jack?
Yeah, thoughts on Jack, good southpaw. Obviously came to us from the unlicensed game, had a few amateurs as a kid. Laid it his way in the pro game. There's always boxed at Harvey and never boxed anywhere else yet, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like from real home. Yeah, he's still in the home corner. He'll still be taking a lot across, a lot of support across with him. But again, we've stepped it up a little bit. He's got Dale Harrismith. Tough, yeah, tough. Got a few wins under his belt recently. But yeah, Dale might be a journeyman, but it still comes to win. So we'll see.
Jack wants to smoke though, don't he, Jay? He wants it, don't he?
Yeah, he's been in the game whatever level for a long time now, and an area title or something like that to Jack could probably be his world title, and to get that sort of thing, you've got to beat the Dale Harrismith of this game, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and a good Nottingham lad, that's what we like to see, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I suppose so, because not much good comes out of Nottingham, is there?
Moving on quickly. Jimmy Burnside, obviously out again on the 1st of July. Got off the canvas last time out to prove he's got some minerals. Good fighter.
So everybody keeps telling me. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me he's a bit special. Yeah, he is. I'm glad he went down in his last fight, to be honest. Probably keep his feet on the ground a little bit, because everybody is saying how special he is. He is special. Him and Liam Dingham just sparred this morning, and it's like, watching him is the step ahead of everybody. He's a real good fighter. Lots and lots of potential in that kid. Stepping up to a 6'3",
Yep.
First time. Got a Wayland Davis of a southpaw coming to fight him. Liam Driggs beat that kid, so he's got a bit of pressure. He's got to do a better job than what Liam did. But like I say, first time 6'3", start having doubts in your head. Southpaw, start having doubts in your head. So it's a good test for him.
Does it frustrate you a bit, Jay, when people are blowing smoke around some of your fighters? Because your job to keep his feet on the ground, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but it depends how much they listen to, what sort of kids they are. Yeah, people do blow smoke with the backside of shots, we've got to keep them on a level. But we've got a big sort of family group here, if you like, and everybody keeps everybody down, believe me. They don't let anybody get too big for their boots.
And last one, Smoking Joe Collins, got the win last time out, which I was chuffed about, because I think a couple of other decisions might have been a little bit. Yeah, we'll leave that where it is before I get a fine or something. So, seen any difference in him in the gym? Maybe a bit of a skip in his step or whatever after a victory?
Yeah, he's maturing. That's what he's doing, he's maturing. I think he's getting a little bit stronger. And did he tell you that his arms have lengthened since been barring while he's been doing tarmacking? Yeah, that's...
No, he must have forgot that stat.
I've not told you about that one. You want to ask him? Yeah, his arms have lengthened. Apparently, pushing a barrier with tarmacking lengthens your arms. So anybody out there want to lengthen your arms to create a better jab, more range, get tarmacking.
I do feel a degrees of responsibility to say it does only lengthen your arms and no other part of your anatomy.
Well, he didn't mention that bit, so I don't know. He's a God-fearing lad, he is. Right. I mean, he don't go down that route.
So obviously 1st of July, hopefully another victory for Joe. What's the plans for the rest of the year for Joe?
It's just a matter of keep like progressing a little bit until he's got his full man strength, and then we go again, step it up to different levels. Like I said, like Jack's got everybody. If you look at this show on July 1st, everybody's gone up a little bit of a level, and that's what it's key. A little bit of a step up, till you've been tested at different levels, and then you're ready to go. It's no good getting to a title fight, and first time you get punched, put on the floor like Jimmy Burnside. What am I doing? I'm flooring it. What do I do now then? You know what you do. You stand up, you keep calm, do what you were doing, because you'd won every round. Yeah. It's a learning game, isn't it?
And last one from me. Obviously, Shinfield Gym, great part of the community here, wherever I'm in Derbyshire, so I don't know the geographics. Mention for the fans, really, cost of living, everything's expensive at the minute, yet they're still supporting the shows and supporting your gym.
Yeah, it's been, the turnouts that we get are fantastic. And I'm sure that Allister Hall, it'll be virtually full. It'll be banging as well, because they'll all support each fighter. they'll be singing for each fight. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere. And like I said, we just can't thank the supporters enough for how they're turning out, fight in, fight out. And we're doing really, really well with that aspect.
Again, Jay, thank you for inviting us down to the gym today. Thanks for speaking to Last Bell Boxing, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
No worries.